Hi, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to speak with you. You look like a room full of nice, confident people. Raise your hand if you agree that it's important to feel confident in spite of all your education and your accomplishments and your skills. And you're right, studies show that confidence really trumps confidence, that people who appear confident are actually seen as more confident. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about confidence today. Confidence is not just important in your career or business, although that's probably what you came to find out about today, but it also can translate into your confidence around your health, your body, even your body weight, in your communication styles, around money, your relationships, or even love. So my name is Marlene Cameron. I'm the creator and founder of a program called Keys to Unstoppable Confidence. And I designed this program because I believe that too many smart, capable, intelligent women don't have the confidence to really show up in life and really experience their potential and their self-worth. So I developed this program to help women, and men too, if you choose to build your confidence. Why is this so important to me? You know, because of my own experience, I have lots of degrees in education, I've won awards, I have certifications coming out of my yin yang. I still didn't feel confident. And so because of my own experience and my own journey, I've decided to develop a program to help other people become much more confident and fully experience who they are in life. So when you don't feel confident, there's a set of experiences that come from that. You know, maybe you think that you don't have the right education or enough education, or you came from the right school or have the right qualifications, or you believe that your success is due to luck, or somebody just liked you, or you worked way harder than everybody else, or even there was a complete fluke that you were accepted or got in, or received recognition for your work. And you may wonder that who am I to succeed, or who am I to lead, and sometimes live in fear of being found out that you're not really as competent as people believe you are, and so you're feeling like a bit of an imposter and feeling that people are going to find out that you're the fake that you believe you are. And there's actually a name for that experience. It's called imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome comes the experience of imposter syndrome are actually surprisingly common. Research shows that about 70% of people experience it, especially in different times of your career. Maybe you're just graduating from college and starting a new job, or you're transitioning from one job to another, or you're moving up, you've been promoted in your organization, or you own your own business and the business has grown beyond your expectations, and wonder, like, who am I to lead this, this successful organization? So what happens when we experience this self-doubt and these imposter feelings, as I call them? I think the biggest sign is that you just feel uncomfortable and anxious. You really don't understand your real talent and your gifts, and you wonder why other people see you as capable when you don't see that in yourself. A big sign is procrastination. A lot of people who experience self-doubt procrastinate, or they work at something till it's absolutely perfected, and to the point where maybe they never do put it out there, or it never gets delivered, or what have you. And also, if you're in a leadership role, either within a large organization or you're running your own business, it's like that inability to trust yourself. It's like there's not a place where you can go inside of yourself where you can say, like, this really feels right to me. This is the right decision. This is where I'm going to go from. So all of these things can play on our abilities to achieve in our career, our business, to see the results of our hard work, and even to earn the money that we're capable of or deserve. So I see people that experience this self-doubt, these imposter feelings. It's like living a life of quiet desperation. It's like, who am I to succeed, and what if people find out I'm not as good as they think they are? And I've seen people too who are just pull away completely. You might be afraid to go out and speak in public, or during your presentations, or you don't speak up, and so people don't know your opinion or know your expertise in the area. And you may think, like, what's wrong with me? I'm never going to make it. And I certainly don't belong here with my successful peers. This is not a unique problem. The European Institute of Leadership and Management did a study. They interviewed hundreds of managers in large organizations, and all of these people were seen as capable, competent, successful in their jobs. But 50% of the women and just over 30% of the men actually experienced self-doubt about themselves, about their capabilities in their career, or even their value to their organizations. So here's the problem. If you continue to fake it until you make it, then there's a point where the faking it just becomes like way too exhausting and way too discouraging. So consider my own scenario. I have degrees in interior design, I have an MBA, I ran a successful design company, I received awards for my academic achievement, I became a certified leadership coach and executive coach. My clients have won awards through the ICF, and I still didn't feel like I was good enough to go out there and offer my services and my coaching. So what did I do? Well, after a 30-year marriage, I borrowed a lot of money against the value of my home and invested in properties that would give me a monthly income so I could stay home and play safe. I didn't have to go out there and kind of expose my inadequacies, if you will. Well, what happened after 2008 was, first of all of the monthly payments stopped, and eventually I lost my entire investment, which was almost $1 million. So if you think about what is the lack of confidence costing you, because that's what it cost me. And I had everything to succeed, except the confidence I needed to do so. So what is your lack of confidence playing, if you lack confidence, I should put it that way. So what your lack of confidence be costing you? So how would you feel if you knew that you already have what it takes? You know, when, yes, we're all learning and there's always more to learn, but where you were right now was just absolutely good enough to achieve what you want. That you knew you belonged with other high-achieving people that you admire or, you know, would like to associate with, or that you provided real value and deserve to be paid top dollar either in your career or in your business. And you can. You know, after my own meltdown, my financial meltdown, if you will, I decided that I needed to go inside and do some personal work. And I've worked with a coach for years, and I worked with emotional freedom techniques practitioner, which I also teach. So what I discovered through that process is there's a really a step-by-step process that one can go through. So I developed a 5-step program to help other people who are experiencing lack of confidence and who want to really show up in the world in a big way. So the step 1 is what I call connecting the dots. And you know, it's so interesting, what I call these seeds of self-doubt. They were almost always planted in us by others, and we may not understand how those things are influencing our decisions and influencing how we see ourselves. So the first thing is to connect that and discover what's going on for you. The second step is what I call clear the path. So really being able to finally let go of all of the unresolved emotional issues in your life, you know, the disappointments, the upsets, you know, the times where you felt shamed or embarrassed, and you may still be carrying that with you into your adult life. The third is to connect with yourself, to really understand your talent, your gifts, your strengths, and know what value you bring to your organization or your business. The fourth step is to what I call cultivate congruence. So step by step coming to a place where you are congruent with who you are projecting on the outside, which is capable, accomplished, and competent, but really know that in the inside. And so it's just a step-by-step process of coming into alignment with that. And then step 5 is to create and build your capacity for the life that you want. So this has worked for me and other clients I've worked with. I had a client who was, she wanted to go out and create a business where it required her to, you know, speak in public, to go out and network with people, that strangers that she didn't know, and she was absolutely terrified. Something that happened to her when she was young that set her up to believe that, you know, if she exposed herself, you know, she would be ridiculed or rejected. So she had a lot of fear around that. And working with her for a period of time, she was able to achieve the confidence to go out and speak in public, and she speaks regularly now. So that was a huge breakthrough for her, not only in the quality of her life, but how she felt about herself and how she was able to feel safe in the world by showing up as to who she really is. So when would be a good time for you to stop what Brene Brown said so beautifully in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection? She called it the pleasing, perfecting, and performing. When I heard those three words, it's like, oh my God, that's me. I can completely relate to that. So all of this worry and concern about what are other people thinking about me? What do they expect of me? You know, how do I have to show up to be accepted or liked? When would be a good time to let go of your own limiting beliefs? You know, some of these things that were either, you know, suggested to you when you're growing up, or you made decisions about yourself because of an experience that you weren't okay, you weren't smart enough, you weren't good enough, and what have you. And when would be a good time for you to go for what you really want in life? Well, so would now be a good time? So look at the person beside you and say, now is the time. I know what it would have been worth to me to have had the confidence. So what would it be worth to you to feel more confident in your life and in your career? And I have to tell you that, you know, I'm not for everyone. I know a lot of people like to work with coaches who guide them along and tell them what to do, and I'm not like that. I'm a big believer that you know what to do, and my job is to help you connect with that inner part of you that has the answers, that can trust your own perspective, that can make those decisions that you know feel right for you at the time. So this is about empowering you, not me helping you or guiding you. And I'm known for my exceptional ability to uncover these hidden blocks and finally clear them out of your energy field, out of your consciousness, so you can be who you really are in life. And I'm going to teach you a secret weapon that you can use anytime, anywhere to feel more confident before you go into that big meeting or for that interview or that presentation, so you can give yourself a little confidence boost whenever you need it. What if you do nothing? And if you're fine now, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. But because so many of our thoughts are hidden from us, you know, sometimes we don't even understand what's holding us back. What's giving us these ideas that I'm not enough, or what's the matter with me? And you will continue to struggle, because I did for many years. You may continue to try to fake it until you make it, except what I found, I wasn't making it, and I probably wouldn't have made it if I would have continued on with how I was thinking about myself. And you may never experience yourself as really the brilliant, capable, competent person you are, and to go for your dreams. So when would now be a good time to dramatically grow your confidence and your self-assurance, that unshakable, unstoppable confidence? So because I'm talking to you today, I have an offer for a few of you, not everyone, for about 7 people. And my offer is for a confidence breakthrough session. So what this looks like, I would give you an assessment that you would complete, and then we would get together. We can meet in person, on the phone, or even on Skype, and identify one of the blocks that is keeping you from feeling more confident. So we're going to break through that block, and you will come away feeling lighter and more confident. And there's no obligation, but if there is an opportunity, or if it feels like we're a good fit, well then I will perhaps invite you to work with me. The offer is valued at $395, but because I have a chance to speak with you today, I'm going to give a few of you a chance to experience my program. So feeling capable and confident not only applies to our career and our business, it also can apply to areas of love. I had a lovely young man, he is an engineer, and he actually canceled his wedding. He just didn't feel like he had the confidence to be with the intelligent and very strong-minded woman that was to be his wife. So we worked together for a while, and he kind of sorted out some things that were in his way of feeling really good and confident about himself. And I'm happy to say that he's happily married. So consider this quotation, I love this, that self-confidence is the most attractive quality that a person can have. You know, who can acknowledge your awesomeness if you can't see it for yourself? So there we have it. I'll see you at the back of the room.